Boys are back.
Yes, sir.
Boys are back in town.
Yes, Sirski. Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
Weezy.
What it do?
What's up, guys?
How you feeling, man?
I'm great.
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tired, but I'm here.
Yeah, we were
Tired. Ain't nothing but that weather.
Ain't nothing but that weather.
It
Weather
rained 12 days straight in there.
Ain't nothing but that weather.
Ain't nothing but that weather.
That's what grandma say about everything. Ain't nothing but that weather.
Ain't nothing but that weather.
You
Give me
have-
a winner or loser, Weezy. Talk to me.
Loser of the week is me this week.
Okay.
Man, I worry about left my window down outside.
I smell like mildew. You know you got that itch in there.
There you go with that shit. That's how we gonna start it off like that. That's how we gonna start it off.
The answer said, "Your old man got that itch."
God, nah.
That was too easy, bro. It's about to rim. You know if it's about to rim, I'm gonna dunk it. You know if it's about to rim, I'm gonna dunk
man. Down.
it. Jeff, talk to me.
Alabama Crimson Tide fans.
Yeah.
I know you feel like it's your birthright to be in the college football playoff.
They should have been.
Okay. How?
They should have been. It's all good, though.
But y'all, you gotta relax. You gotta. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all to get in.
It's coming up in the second half.
Okay.
My winner or loser of the week is a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany Griner is free, guys.
BG free.
BG free.
BG free.
BG free. Chop the dreads off.
That trade.
She chopped the dreads off?
Chop the dreads off. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because she said she was
evaluator.
washing her hair and it was cold. And She
Yeah.
was getting prepared for the winter
Mm-hmm.
in Russia, man. So she home now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she on U.S. soil. Shout out to BG, man.
What the trade evaluator got on
I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. Cameraman, let's get it going.
Let's do it.
Trade.
The trade evaluator. is like,
Nah,
whoa.
I'm not touching that.
Sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for. Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother? 2 thumbs up.
Thumbs
Ross
up.
Perot. You look like
Ross
a
Perot.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you look like a politician.
That's all he was saying.
Yeah. Sensitive. Right, probably at the end. Episode 446, we're handing out awards for the 2022 college football season.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe
Let's
it.
kick it out, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to me.
Oh, man. In the wrestling world, John Cena is making his return to the ring on December 30th. And looks like he may be back for WrestleMania season. Also rumored to be back for WrestleMania season. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
They said my boy on steroids.
Who the Rock? Of course.
He been on steroids.
Big Royds.
Big Roy. Fair enough.
Talk about that out there.
Yeah. Best of the week, Weezy. What you got?
My best this week was Brittany Griner coming home.
Show. Free BG.
BG
Free
free.
BG.
Yeah. No, BG out of
The
here.
real BG free, so
Yeah,
Nah, that ain't
not
the real
yet.
guy.
Yeah, that ain't
Baby
yet.
Gangster's not free. I don't know who that guy was. They said it was BG, but that ain't him.
Can you imagine being 6'8", sleeping on a twin bed?
That's rough.
dog? That ain't nothing.
That's rough.
That ain't nothing. I couldn't even imagine being 5'8" on the twin bed. You know what I'm
grown
saying?
man.
You know what I mean? I need some. Man, Wingspan 6'6". Trust and believe.
Me, Jay, talk to me.
that shit go up an inch every time. dog.
6'6". Let's call Penny
It's gonna
right
be,
now.
it's gonna be, it's gonna be 6'9" next
We can
time.
call Penny right now. Me and Penny got the same wingspan. Let's talk about it. Best of the week for me is the Florida Gators. We hit the jackpot by landing elite 2024 quarterback DJ Lagway. He's the highest rated recruit that we've had since Jeff Driscoll in 2011.
See
We got one.
See how that,
Florida
see
right
how
now.
that worked out for you.
Rough in Florida right there.
What Florida?
Huh?
For what?
Them Seminoles run Florida right there.
Bro,
You feel
we're
me?
the number 5 team.
What you say, cameraman?
We're the number 5 team in the country.
That's
in
what I'm saying.
recruiting.
Biggest
You know what
word is
y'all
me.
are?
Yeah, we down there.
Yeah.
But this year, we run Florida.
We beat y'all 3 years in a row,
But
Jeff.
this year,
Okay. Yeah.
no, we still in the
All-time
process.
record
We
with
still in the
37 and 27.
Yeah,
So catch up.
But this year,
Please catch
we
up.
got y'all down.
Please catch
Knock
up.
Miami down.
Please
we won
catch up.
Florida this year.
Bro,
Back to normal.
I ain't finna get off into that. Weezy, give me your worst of the week, my brother.
Worst of the week, man. It's some stuff going on in my front office and my franchise.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be solved.
Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about that in the first half.
Yeah,
Tighten
we'll talk
up.
about it.
Oh, Johnny Robb.
Tighten up.
Yeah, Johnny Robb up out of here.
Two-tone blue.
I'm gonna tell you why it happened. I'll tell you why it happened.
I tell you, I
We
know
gonna
why.
talk
It happened.
about
We saw it on national
it.
TV. Why it happened.
Jeff, worst
sir.
of the week.
My worst of the week. Get your Googles out. Da-dum-chee. But seriously though, that's an inside joke for everybody. Make sure you go Google Coppin State and their basketball team. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Juan Dixon.
It ain't Juan, but it's on his coaching staff. though.
Okay.
Just Google that. Manti Te'o ain't got nothing on this.
Oh, it's going crazy?
Oh my God.
Coppin State basketball?
Basketball. The coach, the assistant coach.
Oh, man.
We'll talk about it off air.
Yeah, we're
But
going
the
to have to.
assistant coach is Manti Te'o.
Is in a similar situation, or is he Manti?
He's not Manti. The player is Manti.
Worst of the week for me is the Boosie and Jay-Z debates, man. People are actually debating.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is being played in the clubs. If you haven't heard Jay-Z in the club, chances are your DJ's trash.
What Jay-Z song we play in the club right now?
PSA.
Yeah. Or Say Hello to the Bad Guy.
Yeah,
It's
all
the
the
right time.
all the American gangster stuff
Come
played in
on.
the club.
Yeah.
Your DJ sucks if you're not getting any of that good hold.
Well, our real brethren said that Boosie has more club bangers than Jay-Z.
In Nashville, in Atlanta, Kentucky,
I mean
Mississippi.
that's a good. If you're a good argument, that's a good argument away.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
That's not. It's not true. It's not.
I'm
true.
not saying it's a fact. I said if you somebody
broad.
like you,
Yeah, you
somebody
gotta-
like you argue.
If okay,
It's a good
sensations, yes, Boosie has more club bangers.
100%.
than
For
Sensations.
sure.
Yeah.
That's too low.
Yeah.
Karma don't work.
Karma, no. Karma's a little
Karma's
more
up-
affluent.
It's a fluid.
A little
It's-
more
it's-
affluent.
Shout out to Karma.
Whew, Karma Wednesdays.
Thursday.
Thursdays, you're right.
On Thursday.
School me.
Yeah,
It was Thursdays, you're right.
Yeah.
Whew. Man. I'm sorry, I had a moment. J-Ho.
Yes, Sirski.
We talking Heisman right here?
No, we're not Heisman. It's
What we talking
NFL MVP.
I like it.
Yeah. For the final weeks of the 2022 NFL season, we'll take a look at the contenders and pretenders for NFL MVP. Out of contention this week, Tua Tagovailoa. Right out of contention, just a little bit outside. Nick Bosa. Shout out to Bosa.
Oh,
He
shit.
working. What you mean?
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Out of contention this week, Nick Bosa.
He wasn't ever in contention, dog.
Yeah, he was. Tyreek Hill. Out of contention this
my
week.
God.
Jay, just picking that.
Yeah,
Come on,
just
we gonna go
throwing
through
that.
all of them. I got 10
I
picks.
just three.
Jeff
I just
Easy,
three.
out of contention.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Out of contention.
Yeah.
I didn't say that they were ranked.
That's,
I said they're
if
out
I
of
did
contention.
that for my top
Oh, you
7,
did it.
if
Oh,
I
you
did that for my
did it.
top 7, bro.
Oh, you did it.
This my
Oh.
segment get canceled.
Oh, out of contention this week with the man.
He got 10 picks. You hear
It
that?
was 3. It was 3. Moving on to number 4, we have Joseph Burrow, the Bengals, plus 700. He entered the MVP conversation after his win against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes on Sunday. Still, if he continues to provide excellent play in the coming weeks, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this race. Up this week, the 8-4 Bengals are at home versus the Cleveland Browns. The Bengals are favored by 5.5 points.
Nasty man.
Coming in at number 3, we have Jalen Hurts,
You didn't wanna say
quarterback
that
for the Philadelphia Eagles.
She put him 2.
Plus 110. Just when it looked like the wheels might be falling off a bit, the Eagles offense started an impressive stretch of play. The rematch with the Cowboys in Week 16 will probably play a huge role on the MVP race up this week. The 11-1 Eagles on the road versus the Giants. The Eagles are favored by 7 points. Coming in at number 2, we have Josh Allen, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. He's plus 600. He's dominated again against one of the dominant defenses in the NFL last week. Not enough people are talking about how good Josh Allen is. The Bills have the inside track towards winning the AFC and being the number 1 seed. They managed to do that. Josh Allen will be a part of that conversation. I like him more than the market does, clearly.
Yeah.
But
You do.
yeah,
Lower than that.
the 9-3 Bills are at home versus the Jets. Woo. The Bills are favored by 10 points. And coming in at number 1, we have Patrick Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs plus 115. Cincinnati Bengals are once again. They got the best of Mahomes, but definitely was not because of Patrick Mahomes. Nah. He had a very efficient day. Wasn't any less efficient than going against Joe Burrow, but quarterback still the favorite of the team because he has an easier schedule, and his stats are better than every other quarterback in the entire league. The 9-3 Chiefs are on the road versus the Broncos. The Chiefs are favored by 9.5 points. Yes, sir. And that is your NFL MVP race. Love the out of contentions. We would keep those going every time.
We can't do that,
I'm right. I do it every week with the Heisman.
Yeah, I just like it then, though.
Well, who gives a damn?
Oh, clearly.
I'm right. Before we start the first half, you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners, Weezy.
I do. This week's award recipient, God rest his soul, was Sean Taylor's memorial.
That's right. That's right. Over the weekend, the Washington Commanders revealed a new statue honoring former player Sean Taylor, who passed away at the age of 24 years old. Prior to the statue's unveiling, the Commanders had tried in years past to honor Taylor's memory. Many expected a statue, like a life-size, crafted in the likeness of Taylor, perhaps pulling an interception or making a huge tackle. Nope. Instead, hundreds of fans, several former teammates, and Taylor's family, they were met with something else. Something that looks like Commanders went to the store, room of the pro shop.
Mannequin.
Slapped the lost and found items and called it a memorial, guys. Looked like a couple of marketing interns given the assignment a few weeks ago and did the project that Sunday morning, hours before it was due. It was bad. Yeah. What an abomination, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah. They deserve better than that.
Sean Taylor deserved better than that.
It was a wire mannequin.
Yeah.
That was rough.
It was rough.
He had a Nike jersey, Weezy.
Yeah, he did.
He ain't playing a Nike jersey.
He ain't playing no Nike jersey.
Reebok pants.
Yeah.
He had Reebok pants on Nike jersey?
Yeah. Soccer cleats. He had soccer Adidas.
This was all bad, dude. This was all bad.
Cleats.
Like, they didn't even try.
They didn't even put the tape on his face, man.
They didn't even try.
Yeah, they just mailed it in.
Yeah.
And this shows you what Dan Snyder's all
That's
about.
why he's in the situation he's in right now.
Yeah.
Can we do a rare twofer?
Talk to me.
Just real quick. Micah Parsons. And then alert your ass up this week.
Yeah, boy, you better shut his ass up.
Shut
your ass up.
Alert you something real quick this week.
Shut your ass up, Michael Parsons. You go out there and you sack that quarterback.
Yeah, that's what you do.
But you shut up. You're talking too much.
You're talking a little too much.
On that couch comfortable.
It's comfortable.
But listen.
Plush. The couch probably plush.
Hey,
but
be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yes, Lord.
It's a good yellow box
on the way. Let's do it. The rare two.
Man, yellow box on the way for both of those guys. You guys ready to start the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Wasn't paying no attention. Weezy, talk to me. Let the people know where you at.
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Franchise, talk to the people.
J Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure, and I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man. Let's have a conversation. Leave Chris Paul out of it, though. He didn't do anything.
He did. He didn't deserve that.
Black men don't cheat.
They don't. No, they don't. Chris
Black
Paul
men don't cheat.
I'm gonna be real. Let's just move on.
You know what?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about some FSP fantasy football.
It is week 14, J-Ho, of the Full Sport Press Fantasy Football League. Let's get going. One of the major matchups of the week. We got Cam at 10-3 versus Coach Wayman at 6-7. Coach Wayman got to win.
Shout out to Coach.
Coach Wayman win. Say it again. Cam is rolling. That is Killer Cam of the Dillon Panthers versus Tank for CJ Stroud. One time for Coach Wayman in that one. The next game, we got TB12 Brazilian facelift at 8-5. Playoff solidified for D. Harris versus newcomer to the league, son of a blitz, P.O. Give a valiant effort. But P.O., he's playing for pride right now.
Yeah.
And the matchup of the week, one of the matchups of the week, you choose a side at 4-8, one time for Weezy, versus Now Watch God, one time for Sean Watts at 4-9. Both of the guys at 4-9, excuse me.
I'm going to ask you to do that too. You was out of there.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
I'm a farewell to him.
Nah, it's going to be a good matchup.
I'm be real. That was a Paul Pierce farewell tour. My bad.
Myself, the Hurt Business at 8-5 versus the NFL Young Boys at 3-10. Shout out to Chaz. Another valiant year for Chaz. Put up a good fight. It just didn't work his way. Didn't really fall his way this year. And the other key matchup of the weekend at 7-6, one time for Twin versus third string commentators at 4-9. Twin wins. Twin is in. Twin loses. He needs some help. Twin loses and Coach Wayman wins. Coach Wayman is in.
Man, come on, Coach.
Woo! So if Cam just don't sit his lineup and let Coach Wayman in,
we're not gonna do that.
Let me
make a call.
but Cam could do that, and Cam will still get in, right? Cam will say, you know what, man, I forgot to set my lineup.
Solidified, but the last spot. Everybody's locked in, but the last.
So Cam, come on, Coach. I do not want Twin.
So Cam can say, man, I can forget to set my quarterback and let Coach Wayman in.
And
that is week 14 of the Full Sport Press Fantasy Football League. Playoffs start next week.
Yeah, do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to the guys.
You back next year?
Oh, no. I'm officially done. Yeah, I'm done.
You been done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said I'm officially done.
Yeah, you been done. That ain't news.
Yeah, look at your farewell tour. You out here
That's your fault, though.
You out here getting smoked.
I did you a favor.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to college football. Deion Sanders was announced as the 28th head coach of the Colorado football team in the Pac-12. Colorado was 1-11 in 2022. Coach Prime was 12-0 this season and has unfinished business as the JSU Tigers will play in the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta on December the 17th against North Carolina Central to be crowned the kings of the HBCUs, who will kick things off with Jeff. Fair or foul for Coach Prime to leave JSU after 3 years of dominance?
You probably shouldn't have came to me first. But no, it's cool.
No. Kick it off, right?
Kick it out, Ray.
Here's what I
Kick
say.
it, Ray.
Here's what I say, and I'll be completely honest about this. Deion Sanders was in a lose-lose situation the day he stepped foot at Jackson State.
That's not true.
All right, so here's why I tell you why. Just hear me out. Because the reason why I say he was in a lose-lose is because if he wasn't successful, people would have called him a flop.
Sure.
The moment he becomes successful and decides to move on, he gets the backlash that he's getting right now. So it's a lose-lose. He did the best he could do. Not the best he could do. He did the most you can do. 12. You can't do better than undefeated.
Can't do it.
Can't do better than undefeated.
No, it's something that never happened at the school.
It never happened at the school. You cannot do better than undefeated.
That school been open since 1912.
It never happened.
Okay.
But see, the thing is, when you start playing that, I'm here to shed light on the university.
He did.
And I'm here to shed light on HBCUs.
He did.
That's when you start playing a different kind of game.
He did.
He shed light on Jackson State.
And HBCUs.
He sure did. And guess what he's doing?
Leaving.
Exactly. And he's taking that light. No, he's taking the light with him.
The light was going to go with Deion. He coached football.
That's why I'm saying it's a lose-lose. Because at the end of the day,
he didn't lose anything.
Hear me? Just let me finish this last thing. Because what I'm saying is, before the people are throwing things at the TV screen right now, you say Deion brings Power 5-star recruits to Jackson State.
He did.
They're going with him to Colorado.
But they were there.
They're not staying.
But they were there.
And
all coaches do that.
They were there.
All coaches do that. All coaches do that.
It's a different ball game. Go ahead, Weezy. It's just a different ball game when you're saying they've never been 5-star athletes at this school or in HBCUs. We want to change the narrative and start bringing them there.
They were there though, Jeff.
I understand that. Again, both sides. To me, this is my honest opinion. Both sides are right. If you feel like he left you on stuck because you trusted in a man when you should have trusted in the program, you're right. If you're Deion and somebody's offering you more money to go coach and do the thing that you love to do and take your son to a better place and put him in pro eyes more than he would be in the HBCU, you did right.
You did right.
That's all.
What you got, Weezy?
Yeah, just the first time you good cop on that one. You play both sides on that one.
Because both people have every right to be upset or to feel like they did the right thing.
No. The whole Deion situation, Deion didn't get into coaching just to stay. He got into coaching because he thought he could be a coach in Power 5 football. He didn't get into it just to go to Jackson State. Yeah. Jackson State gave him a shot. But he didn't get into it just say, all right, I'm going to say Jackson State. They didn't call. It wasn't no Eddie Joe situation where they just called him and said, hey, you feel like coaching? He got into coaching because he felt like he could be a coach at the highest level.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how did he get to that highest level?
By recruiting players and coaching football.
Okay. But see, you got to remember also, there's a couple of things that had to shake Deion's way before he ever stepped foot on Jackson State sideline.
What?
He did not have a college degree to coach.
Yeah, but he got one. You know how
Where'd
many
he get
coaches have
it?
done
Where'd he
that?
get it from?
Bro, you know how many coaches
I'm not.
have
No,
done that?
I want to leave with this though. I'm not saying Deion is wrong,
But you can't use that as a point.
but I'm saying the point that the foundation.
You literally can't use that as a point if you don't think it's wrong.
No, I'm saying that both. I understand why the other side is when people are saying they're upset and they feel slighted because they trusted in him. I understand that because you didn't understand how sports work.
You know how many celebrities
That's all.
or rappers have been coaching coaching Snoop Dogg and say, you know what, Snoop Dogg probably been coaching high school for about 10 years
Don't
now.
bring up prime prep. That's a bad prime prep.
I'm just telling he's been coaching high school. So it's all of a sudden he wants to be coached. He wants to coach. It wasn't like he just jumped into it just to do it, just to make some quick money off of it.
He's very good at it.
Yeah, he's a
He's a great motivator and a very great recruiter.
And for him to move up, that school took a chance on him. That school has been horrible for the last 2 decades. They haven't had a winning season in 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a win-win for both sides. I think the initial hire was like how Weezy mentioned. Deion wanted to be a Power 5 coach. He just didn't want to do the assistant coach to get to the head coach step. So the only place that he could go was said Jackson State. So in turn, he took advantage of that, became a Power 5 coach, win-win for both sides. They needed him to be that coach and bring light to that university. The university was on College game day. No HBCU ever has been on game day, and I don't think it'll ever happen
And it
again.
won't happen again. You're absolutely right.
But because it's a situation where that dude did that.
I understand that.
There's never going to be – there's only one Deion Sanders.
Just very
That's
true.
it. So in turn –
Tennessee State is proving that for us right now.
100%. They paid that man $300,000 to do what he did. He was underpaid at Jackson State. And he goes to get $6 million.
That they can't promise they don't know how they're going to pay him yet.
Man, that's what I'm trying to tell
They'll
you.
find the money.
I think the only thing is if he would have went to a different university, he went to a predominantly white university. I think that is the problem. People calling them sellout.
Yeah,
All coaches are salesmen, y'all.
Yeah.
They know that. They tell you what you want to hear to fulfill whatever need is going on right at the time. When that need needs to be changed, they figure out a way to do so. Just like any other salesman, coaches are the exact same way. It was going to be virtually impossible for Deion Sanders to fulfill what he was going to do at that spot. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
So that speaks to my lose-lose then, right? Because the moment he speaks to success and decides to go on the greener pastures, which he has every right to do as a college football coach, as a salesman, right? But if I'm a supporter of HBCUs and I'm a supporter of Jackson State, and I believed in the man and the message you told me about how you want to bring these players to HBCU and bring recognition to HBCU.
He did. He did everything you said. He did. There's no way. Eddie Robinson, bro, did that. You know why Eddie Robinson stayed at Grambling his entire career? Because it was whites only pies in Power 5. He couldn't leave. If Eddie Robinson could leave back then, he would have left too. He just couldn't leave.
I promise you, I'm not disagreeing with you. But what I'm telling you is the people who are upset looked at this a little bit deeper than what y'all
cares how they looking at
Okay,
it?
well, if that's the stain, if that's it, that's fine.
And-
but what I'm saying is there are a group of people, a large segment of people who looked at this a little bit deeper because they believed a man that came to you and said, God sent me here to do this.
And he did.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say
little bit
God
different.
sent me to be here for 20 years like Eddie Robinson. He said God sent me to be here. He didn't say for how long. He said in that 60 Minutes clip on y'all ass, he said, listen,
And
I'm
that's
going to entertain everything, but I'm here to. He was only here for a short time, but it was a good time. First year, he lost 2 games. Second year, he lost 1 game. This year, he ain't lost no games.
There was nothing else he can do.
There was nothing else he could do on that level.
Absolutely.
Now it's on to Colorado. He would do great things
Absolutely.
there. The world better be in trouble because as long as I want him to stay in Colorado forever. I don't want him to come down to Florida State. I don't want him to come down to Florida, Atlantic. I didn't mention us.
You
He
said
can come to
Florida.
us. I said Florida State.
You said Florida.
I don't want to play. I don't want to recruit against that.
Oh, you
That's
can't.
different.
That's a different.
You can't
different
recruit
argument.
against that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're saying that in his contract, it was $30,000 that he's supposed to get for over the ticket sales for every sellout.
Yeah.
And Deion ain't got none of that. And Coach Prime was paying for a lot of that stuff that we see too.
Gave up half his salary.
That part has never been just. The paying for the stuff has been talked about. The salary part has never been proven.
Yeah.
That half of the salary part has never been
Well,
proved.
he ain't got to prove it.
Well,
You
that's
want to look
the
at his checks, though?
No,
No,
what
what
happened
I'm saying
was
is that was-
Barstool paid for a lot of that too.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of different ways that
Yeah.
he went about and took some pay
And it's
cuts.
right to do. That was great to do that.
Great for him
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to get some money on those ticket sales, and he ain't got none of that. So I'm just saying, shout out to Coach Prime.
Absolutely.
I think he'll do great at Colorado, and I think he's going to win immediately.
I do too.
I mean,
transfer.
Hell, it's only up to go from one.
And it's
to
only-
another.
He's doing good. He's doing good with his coaching staff.
Yeah.
He's doing good with coaching staff.
Yeah,
Pac-12.
Pac-12.
Yeah, and one of your major teams are leaving next year.
Two of them.
Yeah.
two of them.
USC is right. And UCLA. You're right.
Yeah.
So it'll be the Pac-10. Back to the Pac-10.
Just one day, and I'm done.
Come on, Jeff. No.
No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
Jeff. Ain't no one day.
No,
Ain't no
go
damn
ahead.
one day.
ahead.
Ain't no one day.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We same side of town.
Show.
All right. So when we were growing up, I know for sure when I was growing up, when I was taught was like, you go to school, you get a job,
Yeah.
and you get the hell out of here.
For sure.
At some point, we gotta stop wanting to get the hell out of there, and we gotta want to make that where that is and where it's messed up at. We gotta want to make that better.
Nah,
That's all I'm saying.
He
That's
did.
it. That's
Whoever getting that job gonna get everything that Dion didn't have when he got there.
every time
Everything.
going with him to Colorado.
Yeah. Literally everything that Dion needed,
Yeah.
it's there now.
Dion
It's
From
said,
turf fields to
Yeah.
new locker rooms to new everything equipment.
said when he
Under
got-
Armour said that they're never leaving there. They're going to be there for the duration of the contract. He left that school better than what he walked into.
he said when he got there, bro, it was 2 weight benches. 2 of them.
Come on.
I promise.
Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
I promise you
Let's
I'm
roll.
not knocking. But I guarantee you some people that feel upset, and I understand why.
I don't.
Speaking of feeling upset,
Mm-hmm.
the AFC South division leading Tennessee Titans decided that they've seen enough.
Yeah.
They fired GM John Robinson. Robinson held that position for roughly 7 years, but after being embarrassed on national TV by the outcast and possibly the greatest wide receiver in Tennessee Titan history,
question about that.
the front office has seen enough. Yeah, he's probably AJ Brown's probably the best receiver Titans ever had.
3 years.
In 3 years, he's the best receiver
He
Titans
was
ever
feeling.
had.
He was going to be.
Well, talent-wise, yeah.
No. He is the best wide receiver y'all ever had.
Yeah, I'm taking
In
him
2.5 years.
I'm taking him
3
over
years.
any receiver
Any
Titans ever
receiver
had.
y'all ever had.
Yeah, no.
Derrick Mason
No,
said-
talent wise, yeah. He just ain't broke like Derrick Mason's records.
He
yet.
wasn't that long
But he
ago.
was going to do
Way better
it.
than
gonna do it.
But he was going to do it. Yeah,
That's what
for
we
sure.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all
the
we
end of the
saying.
day. So, Weezy, starting with you. This is your wheelhouse. Were you shocked? It's his team.
Shocked?
Yes.
Yes, because it was mid-season.
Yeah.
But was it justified when I thought about it? I sat down and had my, had my sit go and thought about it. Yes, it was justified.
And a Coke.
I'm a Coke 5.
Coke.
Coke. But anyways,
Coke.
yeah, I mean, first of all, on that draft day, when they made that draft, when they made that trade,
Yeah.
I looked at Braves. Braves didn't want to make that trade.
No, he didn't.
Hell no.
Yeah.
They disagreed on that.
Yeah.
And then for AJ Brown to come back and do what he did to us, point his finger and say, "Yeah, I told y'all." The owner, it hit. No, this ain't it.
You think Braves went in to that made of Kong? Either him or me. We can't win.
No, I don't
Make a
think
decision
Braves
like
said that, but I think the pressure got to Miss A-Man struck from all over. Like, this was our player.
Yeah.
That we got rid of for nothing.
And he wanted to be there.
And
Yeah.
wanted to be there.
wanted to
Love
be
the
there.
city.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Treylon Burks may be something later.
For nothing.
But see, this
Treylon Burks will never be as good as AJ Brown.
we don't know that yet.
Whatever you want to bet.
Well, I mean, we
We
can't say
can't
that because
bet that yet.
I hope we can't say that yet. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about the trade that got me. When they made the trade, we were supposed to get 2 first-round picks for AJ Brown. We got Treylon Burks in one, and they traded away the other second-round pick. That was stupid. We never recovered from it. So he come here and bust our ass like that.
Yeah, he did. He did that.
Put your ass on the board.
Yeah,
then.
put your ass on the
that was
board.
definition of it right there. Yeah.
It's super rare, like Jeff mentioned, for a team to get rid of a GM mid-season, especially a team that's still very good. Leaders of the division.
Yeah.
Like, it's very difficult to see that. And they'll make the playoffs for the 4th time in a row. But I think upper management, ownership, looked and was like, is this dude, Coach Vrabel, winning in spite of bad decisions from the GM? Yeah. Is this the reason that they've been successful since he's been there since 2018? Is this all because of Vrabes? And if so, we need to get a guy that can help Vrabes and not hurt Vrabes because they're hurting them. Because in turn, that's a top 3 coach. To me, I've been saying it for the last 4 years. I love Vrabes. Yeah. Absolutely. I would love to have him as a coach. You can't do what John Robinson did and expect a team to back you the way that they did for so long. He's a terrible GM. Absolutely terrible.
You know what? He just made some bad decisions.
That makes you terrible.
Being a terrible
Yeah, he made some bad decisions, but coming from where he came from, he wasn't terrible.
If you're an Uber driver,
Yeah.
and you be wrecking cars and be not
making wrong turns,
take the long way.
Listen, and you got 2 stars, bro. That means you're bad at your job.
Yeah,
he's bad at his job. They're winning in spite of his bad decisions.
But then he makes
the only good draft. He hasn't had a good draft in a long time.
No, he ain't had a good draft.
His first 2 drafts were good draft picks. Yes.
No, a good draft as a total. No.
He didn't draft Derrick Henry.
He didn't draft Derrick Henry.
Yes, he did.
He drafted
He's been there since 2016.
Yeah, he drafted.
He drafted KB.
Yeah,
and he drafted Jeff.
Yeah, he had when he first.
You named 5 people.
Now, hear me out.
But he's been there for 7 years.
When he first started, that's what I'm saying. When he first started, he had the spark because you drafted Derrick Henry to replace. I forget who the running back was at the time. Not Travis Henry.
The little dude, DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray. So he come in and replaces DeMarco Murray. You look like a genius right there. And then you get Jeffrey Simmons, like you said. You also drafted Kevin Byard. I equated to wrestling though. Like wrestling is called a booker, the guy who makes the matches and all that stuff. At a certain point, the booker loses his oomph because he's been doing it too long. And then it's hard for dude to just move around.
Yeah, but
we start making moves like that
about those 4
like
picks.
Numbers.
But we still can. We drafted Caleb Farley off an injury, off a back injury, first round.
But the year before that they got Simmons, and then it worked. Yeah. So
no, that was a couple years ago. Yeah,
2 years prior. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got. Can you make a case for the pen the dude he drafted?
You can't. That's a first round pick. He was gone by the end of that summer.
The backup running back, Darren to Evans.
No,
he ain't there no more.
Yeah,
dude. But to his defense, he signed 51 of the 52 players on his roster.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, they're in a crossroads because they're in cap space hell. They got of the 25 Titans who've taken at least 300 snaps that season. They're not signed beyond next season. So they got to figure out what the hell they're going to do, what's going to be the identity of that team. They have to get a GM that knows how to do that. But you can't let A.J. Brown walk out that door. The same reason that the San Francisco 49ers kept Deebo Samuel and found a way to get him paid, the Titans should have did the exact same thing. And that will always be a negative outlook on that team because you guys haven't had a wide receiver since Derrick Mason.
And so here's the thing: no other team, all the wide receivers got signed this summer. No other team got rid of their players except Tyreek Hill. Yeah. But they could do it because they got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. But that draft class that AJ Brown was in, all of them got signed by their team.
Yeah, this year,
Debo, all of them got signed to extensions.
That GM who built that contender, which he did, he had a lot to do with it. Like Jeff mentioned, what's 52? He finds 52.
51 of the 52 players.
Come on, man. Yeah. So in turn, he built that team, but he lost it because of organizational disharmony, which has always been an Achilles heel of the Titans. Always weird.
I'm sorry, 52 of the 53 players.
Yeah, same shit. Yeah. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some Major League Baseball. Aaron Judge chose pinstripes for life on Wednesday when he and the New York Yankees reportedly agreed to a 9-year, $360 million contract. Judge then proceeded to have the season of his life, setting an American League home run record by smashing 62 dingers and winning the AL MVP award. It's the 3rd wealthiest contract in baseball history. Now, Judge, he turned down 7 years, $213 this time last year.
Yeah, that's good.
And got 9 for $360. One of the greatest bet on yourself season in sports history.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Weezy. Talk to me about Aaron Judge. Big deal, little deal, no deal.
Big deal. Get paid.
Get paid.
Get paid. All that's yours.
Yeah. Cash out. Yeah.
That's generational. Your kids and your kids is rich. Yeah. So, you did a good job. And that's what you're supposed to do. Once you come off a record-breaking season, see, people don't realize in baseball, the record-breaking, like home runs, stuff like that, is a big deal.
Big deal. Huge deal.
Big deal.
Especially when you're supposedly everybody's clean.
Yeah. Because even though they lost, they didn't go to the World Series, they still sold out tickets just because he's hitting home runs like that. That's a big deal in baseball.
It'll even out. Yeah. What you got, Joe?
That's it. It's perfect. Now he's got to win. Eventually. Yeah. But you get paid, you get that money. This is how you bet on yourself. And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago in this group chat. the Yankees paid the stupid tax.
Oh yeah,
That's what you get.
yeah.
You didn't want to offer the man the right amount of money. Now you
Yeah.
got to pay him more.
Now you gotta pay the
You gotta
stupid
pay
tax.
him more. You gotta pay the stupid
Man,
tax.
ain't no question.
Yeah.
With Judge back in the fold, we can focus on a couple of things. But all intents and purposes, we're bringing back the entire team that was really good in 2022. Just got to add some pieces. Got to find a new left fielder. Got to find another starting pitcher.
Yes, sir.
We got to do that, and we also got to figure out that left side of the field. So I think the main thing, though, like Jeff mentioned, was paying that stupid tax. We got that, and we go and knock those two things out: left field, starting pitcher, left side of the field. Man, we'll be just all right. But I think they could have got him for $300.
But you got your money maker.
year.
You got your money maker there.
And we paid $60 over the tax, and now that $60 could have went for that pitcher. We
farm
could have got.
system.
We tried to get Verlander, and he decided to go to the Mets.
Same thing happened today with Kobe Bryant when they was horrible. But he was going around dropping. Remember he won that run where he scored 40 points a game on each player.
Yeah.
Like you, that's what you come to see because you're the box
was a show.
office. You know, he got paid that next year.
Yeah, now Aaron Judge, man, that's gonna be good. Big deal getting him back in pinstripes for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys ready to get started with halftime? Let's
do it.
Let's get it.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with Weezy's NFL Power Rankings. What is it? Week 14?
Week 14.
14 all day long.
Let's get it, Weezy.
All right. This one rough. Can I do my honorable mentions? 3 honorable mentions?
Nah, hell nah. And Power Rankings ain't got nothing to do. Why you trying? Man, find your own swag.
All right.
Out of contention this week. That's what I got.
Number 7. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals at number 7.
That's good.
Number 6.
Good.
They beat a ranked team. They beat one of the hottest teams in the league. I hate to say it. The San Francisco 49ers at number 6.
That's good.
Number 5. They still winning. Buffalo Bills at number 5.
That's a good for them.
Yeah.
That's good. 5 is good.
Number 4. They lost again to Joe Burrow, the Chiefs. They fell down 1.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Number 3. Big win. Scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
At 3?
Yeah.
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 I'm telling you now.
Nah.
Number 2.
Here's look at 2.
Minnesota Vikings.
They better than
They
Minnesota.
better than Minnesota.
They better than
They beat
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Dallas higher than Minnesota.
Yeah,
Dallas
I
is
don't
2.
know.
Dallas is 2.
Yeah.
I'm with you, though.
But
Keep
Minnesota
going.
Vikings
That's your
9
list.
too.
I mean, y'all
Number-
told me I shouldn't have Jalen Hurts at 3. It
You
should be
shouldn't
at
have.
2.
You shouldn't have.
Hey,
Number
my
1.
list.
The Philadelphia Eagles, man.
That's gonna be a showdown.
Week 16.
Week 16 gonna be a
Hey,
showdown.
I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I'm watching that. Yes, sir. That's a good list.
Chiefs at number 4.
Yeah. You guys ready to get started with the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Got merch on.
So,
FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
second half, the 2022 College Football Awards. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, the 2022 college football season was full of brilliant performances, some of the biggest stages. With the college football regular season over, that means it's time to hand out some hardware. There are currently more than 12 FSP College Football Awards presented to recognize the best in college football in all aspects of the game. As we record this podcast, some of these awards have been given out already. So we'll let you guys know if they got it right or wrong, and also make a prediction for the Heisman. Let's get started with the top HBCU prospect. What's that, Jeff?
Well, Jay, that is the best player currently playing at an HBCU.
Right. Weezy, give me your preseason prediction. Who'd you have picking that? And then give me your postseason prediction and why.
My preseason do Shador Sanders.
Okay. Yeah.
Our postseason is Shador Sanders.
Yeah. You was small with that one.
Yeah.
You was ahead of the game right there.
And like, you know, if it was 3,000 yards and 34 touchdowns, it's not nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, you can't sneeze at that. You can't sneeze at that.
Heisman.
If you do, say bless you.
Yeah.
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 He had a good season.
Yeah.
He icy too right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, he got that big two on. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Shador.
Yes, Lord.
What you got, Jeff?
I had Mark Evans II from Arkansas Pine Bluff, lineman. Still can go with him, but the pick is Shador Sanders.
Speaking of Shador, I got you. My preseason prediction was Isaiah Land from FAMU. This thing got suspended. They did a little thing where players weren't eligible. He put his name in the draft. I'm rolling with Shador Sanders as well, man. SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. Should have sat for the Heisman, guys.
Should have said for the Heisman.
I sat and looked, though, at Steve McNair, the year that he sat for the Heisman. Totally different season. Steve
Steve killed him.
Steve threw for 6,000.
Yeah.
Steve threw for 6,000 yards.
Air McNair.
Dude, yeah, he had 47 touchdown passes, dog.
It's a little different.
Yeah, now Shador 32-6.
Yeah, he doubled it, though. Steve doubled it.
Steve went crazy.
doubled it.
But
Steve went crazy.
Alcorn lost 3 games that year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 6,000 in 1 year.
And Stephen there was cold.
Steve been going crazy a long
In
time.
12 games.
Yeah.
6,000 in 12 games is
Cold.
nuts. He was going crazy at
You
Alcorn.
don't, too.
Yeah, we had to say that. Yeah, shout out to Wash, man. Shout out to my dog.
Wait, what?
You know what I'm saying? We had to say that.
Shout out to Coach Brown.
Shout out to Coach Brown. I gave my dog shout out to Sean Wash. Yeah.
But you said
Sean Watts Capital.
I
know.
am on Watch to get, you know what I'm saying? You know, Watch, they take it serious.
Oh, no, they do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
shout out to Wash. You
Shout
know
out
what
to
I'm saying? Why we get it? Uh-huh.
Shout out to Twin.
Oh, no, don't count.
Because I
No, that don't
can't
count.
stop this pimp.
Let's move on to the next award as the best player outside of the Power 5. What's that, Jeff?
Well, Jay, that is the best player currently not playing in a Power 5 conference.
All right, Jeff, give me a preseason, postseason prediction.
All right. My preseason was Grayson McCall from Coastal Carolina.
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Old Grayson, before his injury happened,
He was cooking.
cooking.
He was cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah, he was cooking.
His draft stock
Yeah.
high.
Not high.
It's high.
I wouldn't say high, but it's up there.
He's fourth. QB.
No.
He's fourth. Oh, some draft boys, he's fourth.
Some of them boys coming back. I thought some of them boys,
Yeah.
a lot of the boys jumping in that portal.
That's poor. Hey, man.
my
That portal is
shaking.
out of control.
Dancing. Fucking dancing like Omarion.
Yeah.
I ain't bullshit.
I'm sticking with Grayson.
Sticking with Grayson.
Sticking with Grayson. I'm
Okay.
sticking with Grayson.
Weezy?
I don't know who my preseason pick was.
Oh, my
to be honest
God.
with you. But I got a postseason pick.
But, no, I'm saying, they the exercise. You didn't go back and,
Because I can't find out my damn sheet. I got my sheet.
no, on your sheet. You got to go back to
Yeah,
the,
I don't know. But I don't know who my preseason But my postseason pick. My postseason pick was I went right back with Shador Sanders, man. I doubled back up.
My preseason prediction was Jack Hayner from Fresno State. My postseason prediction is Rashee Rice from SMU. He's the nation's leading receiver, the Mustang senior receiver. Finished with a school record 1,300 receiving yards on 96 catches. Even more impressive, he's been playing with a broken toe since September the 24th. League wide receiver 1. Shout out to Rashee Rice, the best player playing outside of the Power 5. Let's move right along to the
portal. Didn't he go in the portal?
Nah, he's up out of there.
Senior.
Super
I
duper.
knew he was
senior.
leaving.
Yeah, he got up out of there.
Okay, I got
he
you.
better. Yeah.
Yes.
Or, he gone right to Colorado.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
that's where they going.
Yeah, that's where they going.
That's where they going.
Yeah. Speaking of going out to Colorado, impact transfer. What's that, Jeff?
Oh, Jay, that is the player that played for another school the year prior that is now making the greatest impact on his new school.
All right, Weezy. Give me your preseason.
My
if you got it.
preseason for that
Okay.
was Riley Ross, transfer from Iowa.
All right.
My postseason is Caleb Williams, man.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. Amazing. Caleb Williams, that might be the best transfer.
Of all time.
Relax.
No, it's not.
It's not, but it's up there.
It's up there, though. He made a hell of a move.
Made a hell of a move.
Yeah, because Kyler Murray probably number 1.
Woo.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
Jalen Hurts was up there,
Yeah, Jalen Hurts had a good season.
Jalen Hurts had a really good season. Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
I had Jared Verse for the Seminoles, for my Seminoles.
Mm-hmm.
He gave us 7.5 sacks, 19 solo tackles this year.
he tried.
Weezy also said that he was going to get killed by LSU. Guess what? Florida State beat LSU.
It sure
We're
did.
going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Caleb Williams.
Oh,
Yeah.
she should bring that up. Can we go back a little bit, Jeff? You remember as Jeff I said, y'all gonna beat Florida State?
We're
Man,
gonna beat
y'all
LSU.
gonna beat LSU?
We're gonna get
Nah, we ain't gonna beat
killed.
them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for
said
sure.
that.
You got to go into
I
it.
absolutely said
Low
that.
expectations. dog. Yeah.
Absolutely said that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we asked me, were we back? No, we're not back. No, it's still in the
think y'all
party.
back.
Yeah. My preseason prediction was Quinn Ewers from Texas. He was rolling. He rolling. Then he got hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah, and my postseason prediction is Caleb Williams as well. With all those guys that they got transferred alongside with their coach Lincoln Riley, they improved USC's win total by 7 games their first year. That doesn't happen, man. That doesn't happen. Great all year. Made another step up. I think he'll be the number 1 pick going into the draft next year. Caleb Williams is a guy. He has to stop writing stuff on his fingernails, though. That's not it. Especially if you're gonna lose.
That's the young boy.
Now if you losing,
it's either that or put some on your face.
yeah, that. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you.
Anyway, let's move right along to the Jim Thorpe Award. What's that, Jeff?
Wow.
Well, Jay, the Jim Thorpe Award is for the nation's top defensive back.
Yeah. Woo! The actual winner of this award, prestigious award, is Trevius Hodge Tomlinson from TCU.
Yeah.
Jeff, give me your preseason and postseason prediction. Did they get this right?
They got it right. My preseason was Kelly Ringo from Georgia.
Yeah, he called.
He called.
Yeah, he called.
League him.
League him. He liked that.
Yeah, he definitely like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of TCU love for the voters in these awards.
Man, talk to me.
A lot of TCU love
Yeah.
for these voters in these awards.
Mhm.
So I'm not mad at it. But I think you could have went with Khalid Ringo as well. But the young kid from TCU, it makes sense.
Yeah. What you got, Jeff? I mean, Weezy.
The young kid from CCU, he won the award.
nice.
He
Yeah.
nice. But my preseason pick was Riley Ross.
Okay.
And he did not so good.
Not so,
Not so good.
Kinda rough,
But the kid from TCU was absolutely amazing.
Trevius Hodge Tomlinson. I think he's kin to LaDainian Tomlinson.
And the way that's a big deal,
yeah.
the way that's a big deal, you don't see too many Big 12 defensive players come out like.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't
Because they
see
don't play
that.
no defense.
So
Yeah.
that means a lot.
Yeah. My preseason prediction was Eli Ricks from Alabama. My postseason prediction is Devin Witherspoon from Illinois. Dominant shutdown corners, grades a top 5, power 5 corner in the entire nation. Can run, very physical, changes directions. Can't create a corner better than you got in Spoon. Another lead corner coming out of the Big Ten. Give me Devin Witherspoon instead of Trevius Hodge Tomlinson. Let's move right along to the Dick Butkus Award. What's that, Jeff?
Well, Jay, the Dick Butkus Award goes to the nation's top linebacker.
Yep, the actual winner for that is Jack Campbell from Iowa. Talk to me, Weezy. Give me your preseason, postseason prediction. Did they get it right?
I think they got it right, but I had a different.
What you got?
My preseason award was Henry To'oTo'o from Alabama,
That was your
and
man.
Henry To'oTo'o had a good year.
Yeah, that's your man's. Now he was everywhere though. He
was everywhere.
Yeah. UT, I don't know how they let him go.
No, he just wanted to go win, but he didn't know UT was going to win too. He didn't know.
He been winning.
It's the same
Should have stayed. Yeah, same
spot.
damn spot.
Same
On the
Henry
outside
To'oTo'o.
looking in.
Yeah.
But Will Anderson, that's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
All right, so I went with Jalen Moody here. My postseason would have been Will Anderson, but
Think Jack did it?
Jack, it feels like to me we just go with these awards. They went away from the bigger names and the bigger, maybe not the bigger schools, but they went away from the bigger names with these awards. So I understand.
Yep.
I mean, Jack put up some good numbers though.
He did. Yeah, Jack killed. My preseason prediction was Noah Sewell from Oregon. My postseason prediction was Ivan Pace from Cincinnati. He dominated the Miami of Ohio. He took that same power and tackling ability to Cincinnati. Continued elite play, top ranked middle linebacker in the entire NCAA with tackles, lost, sacks, and tackles. Marks the second straight year that a UC linebacker made it to the final cut of the Dick Butkus Award. So shout out to them, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, getting it done in Cincinnati. Moving right along to the Chuck Bednarik Award. Jeff, what is that award?
Well, Jay, that is the nation's top defensive player.
Yep. The actual winner of this award was Will Anderson from Alabama. Did they get that right, Jeff?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. I jumped out there though on my preseason pick. I had your man's Brenton Cox.
Brennan Cox, he played good, though.
He did.
He played good.
He did.
Yeah.
He wasn't Will Anderson. though.
Hell no, he wasn't Will Anderson.
Will Anderson is the pick.
Yeah. What you got, Weez?
My Will Anderson was the pick for me too,
Okay.
but you can't go wrong with that.
Nah, he dominated.
But
it was a down year for him, too.
yeah,
Right?
it's down here. But the kid that just got healthy played the last 6 games at Clemson. Trotter's son,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
monster.
He's a beast. Yeah.
Monster.
They got 2 defensive
He got
ends.
healthy too late though.
Yeah. They got him and Big Brian Breesy. He's a tough guy, too. But yeah, Will Anderson, it's sort of a down year for him as far as his standards, but I don't think there's a defender in the country more feared and more productive. I had Will Anderson.
He top 3 pick.
Top 10.
Yeah,
Top 10.
top 10.
Top 10. Yep. Moving right along to the Outland Trophy, Jeff. What's that?
Well, Jay, the Outland Trophy goes to the nation's top offensive lineman.
Okay, and the actual winner was Olu Oluwatimi from Michigan. So next up, Weezy, give me your preseason and postseason prediction. Did they get it right?
Yeah, my preseason prediction was center Jared Packer from Notre Dame.
Okay.
Notre Dame had a rough year.
Yeah,
They started
bad.
Started bad.
They
Right
finished
at the
strong.
Yeah.
Finished strong.
Yeah.
Black coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kid from
Shout out to
Michigan,
Cam going in.
but the kid from Michigan was dominant, man. And they had one of the best running games in the nation.
Yeah.
So the running back was breaking all kind of records. So I don't think you could not have made that pick.
I got you. What you got, Jeff?
My preseason pick was Steve Avila, but I also from TCU. But I also said Michigan had the best offensive line
They do.
in the country.
Yeah.
And the kid that won the award.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mispronounce his name like that, but that is why they won. He deserved that win.
Oluwatimi.
Yeah, Oluwatimi. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He was the right choice for this one.
Yep. My preseason
won two,
prediction.
actually.
He won two.
He won two. He won the best center as well.
Yeah, won center. Okay.
He didn't go up a sack or a QB rush all year.
And that's the reason that they had that running back that they had. Yeah, so he went crazy. My preseason prediction was Caleb Chandler from Louisville. Ooh, that Louisville. I still got to do my push-ups about that. And my postseason prediction, I went away from Oluwatimi. I went with Peter Skoronski, man. The only thing happening in Northwestern. A year to forget about Northwestern football. Let's talk about that. But this is the brightest star on the team. 3 years in Northwestern, Jeff. He's allowed just 4 sacks and only 10 hits while playing over 1,500 snaps.
That's dope.
Hey, man, protect your quarterback.
It's a player.
Yeah.
It's an investment right there.
It's first-round talent.
Yes, sir.
First-round talent. Moving right along to the John Mackey Award. What's that, Jeff?
Well, Jay, I thought you never asked. The John Mackey Award is the nation's top tight end.
It sure is.
Yeah, this is quick work.
The actual winner is Brock Bowers, University of Georgia. Weezy. Did you roll with Brock Bowers? Or did you have somebody else?
I had Brock Bowers for sure.
Feel good about
Don't
that.
even,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was.
It should be unanimous.
Other
I
than
don't
you.
think so. I had, as a preseason pick, I picked Brock Bowers, but I went with Michael Meyer from Notre Dame. He was the only show in town in Notre Dame on offense. Yeah. Second nationally among tight ends and catches. Now, number one was Brock Bowers. But he's a better blocker than Brock Bowers. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
That sets him apart. He blocked on 417 snaps.
They got the
and
other
just
kid for
missed
blocking.
2 of
They
them.
got the other kid for blocking in Georgia. Though. They got 2 tight ends.
They got 4 tight ends. One guy used to play for us.
They got Gronk and he who not shall be named.
Yeah.
Georgia right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. But Michael Meyer, man, is a better all-around tight end. Give me Michael Meyer. Notre Dame.
Man.
That's all.
Who you on the 49ers right now?
Hey, tomorrow,
Yeah.
we don't need him. We got Kittle.
But you put him on the other side of Kittle, you want Brock on the other side of Kittle.
Go crazy. Let's move right along to the Fred Biletnikoff Award. Jeff, what is that?
This is the controversial award of the evening.
Damn right.
This is the nation's top wide receiver.
Yep, the actual winner of this award was Jalen Hyatt from Tennessee. I don't know how the hell he won that award.
Well, he gave him 1,600.
He went crazy.
14 touchdowns, bro.
14 touchdowns.
Caught 5 in one game.
He went crazy, but
Nah.
I'm telling you, he went crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all think that this is
Nope.
a good? Oh, okay.
No.
Well, tell me. Give me your preseason, Jeff.
My preseason was Ohio State wide receiver Jackson Smith
In Jigba.
in Jigba. Excuse me. My postseason was Marvin Harrison Jr.
You're damn right it is.
That is the pick.
That's 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 the pick.
My preseason was the Jeff, whatever I can say his name.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah. But I stayed with Jalen Hyatt.
Really?
Yeah. On the biggest stage, he came through.
Yeah, but what you think Marvin Harrison Jr. did? He only dropped 2 balls all year.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison was playing.
Man,
Who had the most touchdowns?
he had 12 touchdowns, tied for the Big Ten lead.
What Jalen Hyatt had?
I don't know what Jalen Hyatt had because I'm paying attention to Marvin Harrison Jr. So Marvin Harrison Jr. was my scout, and that's what I'm paying attention to.
He didn't win that award for nothing.
People, for sure.
Jalen Hyatt had 15 touchdowns.
I was just about to say he at least had 15 because he got 2 on us. He went crazy on us. Jalen Hyatt is cold.
Yeah, true enough.
But to look in that wide receiver room, and the first person everybody thought about was Jackson Smith and Jigba. We all picked him to win said award. For Marvin Harrison Jr. to come out of nowhere, only 2 drops, 56% of his contested catches, second best rate in the entire nation. I couldn't believe it to say this, but I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is the better pro prospect right now than Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he's coming back next year.
And he has 1 more year.
Because if you take, let's say, I hate playing devil guy because you want to give the kid his flowers.
Mm-hmm.
You take 3 of those touchdowns back that Jalen Hyatt had.
Yeah.
And he had a regular game. He scores 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Marvin Harris Jr. probably
Marvin
was.
Harrison Jr. was like that.
Yeah.
He like that.
Yeah. He got pedigree.
Man, come on.
Yeah.
Shout out to his dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
shout out.
what's your Twitter? What's your Twitter name?
Huh?
What's your Twitter name? Because I don't want to get
Let's move right along to the Doak Walker Award. What's that, Jeff?
Oh, Jay, that is the nation's top running back.
Yeah. The actual winner of this award was my guy, Bijan Robinson from University of Texas. Weezy, talk to me. Give me your preseason and postseason prediction. Did they get it right?
They got it right. My preseason was Deuce Vaughn from Kansas State, which still didn't disappoint though.
Didn't.
No,
Didn't disappoint. But Bijan came on late though.
You get late. That's what it was.
Came on late.
That's what it was. He's the hottest running back, hottest player in the entire country. Yep.
My preseason was Blake Corum from Michigan. I
don't know about that, Jeff. That might be a little bit of cap.
No, I'm guaranteed.
Little cap in your rap.
Yeah, I said Michigan was the best offensive line.
Mm-hmm. You were Blake Corum.
I had Blake Corum.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. I state Blake Corum was the pick. Now, what hurt Blake Corum is they still beat Ohio State without him.
Yeah. But the first 10 games of the season, it was a lot. He might have won the Heisman if he's playing right now. Yeah. That's how cold he was. He had 1,400, 18 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson had 1,518 touchdowns. But you got to look at Blake Corum. They missed 2 games since then. Yeah. So, I mean, I think they got it right. But Blake Corum, man, what he did for that Michigan team, they don't win the games that they won the way that they look undefeated.
They don't get to Ohio State.
Hell no. No, not without him. 100%. Moving right along to the Davey O'Brien Award. What's that, Jeff?
That is the nation's top quarterback.
This is an abomination. They gave this award to Max Duggan from TCU.
TCU love, man. TCU love.
Jeff, give me your postseason prediction and your preseason prediction.
My preseason prediction was C.J. Stroud.
Yep.
I want to stick with C.J., but that Michigan game hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It wasn't really his fault. It hurts, though. It hurts, though. It's one game,
It
dude.
is. So
Caleb Williams lost 2 games.
Yeah, but Caleb had a good game in them 2 games, though.
He got his ass kicked that last game, and he didn't have a good game.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
ain't no way in the world they should get that man. Never mind.
Duggan's got the award, so we can't say that. So I want to stick with C.J. Stroud as my postseason. He should have had it.
Weezy, what you got?
My preseason was Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Postseason, Caleb Williams. And the reason why I say that, Caleb Williams, he came in with a bunch of transfers. Nobody on that team played together.
No.
The guy kid from Oregon transferred. The wide receiver from Utah transferred.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody played together, and that kid still he's gonna win the Heisman Trophy.
He might.
He gonna win the Heisman Trophy.
He might. He shouldn't, but he might.
Who supposed to win it?
Now my preseason predictions coming up is C.J. Stroud from Ohio State. My postseason prediction, I'm gonna go with Caleb Williams for this because the Davey O'Brien goes to the top quarterback, not the best player in college football. And this is the thing. The reason I give the award to Caleb Williams is because he did more with his legs, and on top of that, his line wasn't nearly as good as Ohio State's.
Yeah,
Caleb Williams got sacked 29 times. C.J. Stroud in 12 games, he only got sacked 8 times. He was never getting touched.
Or is that because he's getting the ball out quicker?
Either one of the cases may be. He's
just sitting back here.
It counts for more in this award.
Pocket.
I think C.J. Stroud, out of the 2, had the better season.
Absolutely.
I think so. All right, the Home Depot Award. What's that, Jeff?
That is the nation's top coach.
Yeah. Now, the actual winner of this award, of course, Sonny Dykes from TCU. Weezy, talk to me. Give me your preseason and postseason prediction.
My preseason was Dabo Swinney.
How about you? You and Jeff bit into that Clemson tree, boy.
It's like you did, Louis.
Yeah, man.
Dabo Swinney. But my now Coach Dykes, he TCU did great.
He did a good job. Yeah.
But I went with Josh Heupel from Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah, it was a lot.
That's a quick turnaround. Quick turnaround, isn't it? You go on the road, you beat LSU.
Yep.
You beat Florida at home.
You beat your rival. Yeah.
You beat Alabama at home.
They did beat Alabama.
So yeah.
I mean, no Hendon Hooker mentions. That's crazy. Yeah. Jeff, talk to me.
My preseason, I aforementioned Dabo Swinney.
Mm-hmm.
My postseason would have been Harbaugh.
Yeah, I'm going Harbaugh too.
I'm going Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Go to Ohio State, win that game.
Yeah.
Show last year wasn't a fluke.
Beat the shit out of Ohio State.
Yeah,
I mean, undefeated.
Undefeated. Yeah. That's just that. Yeah. And Harbaugh had to replace both of his coordinators from a season ago. Yeah. So you lose Aiden Hutchinson and you also lose Ajabo. So and you breaking in a brand new quarterback with J.J. McCarthy. Yeah. Come on, man. Played his best game of the season when they played against Ohio State. You got to roll with Jim Harbaugh. And I also think it might be a situation where Jim Harbaugh might leave if they do this the right way and go out with a blast.
Yeah.
To the league.
To the league. League him. Ain't no good jobs going to be open, All right, the granddaddy of them all, the Heisman Trophy. What is that, Jeff?
That is college football's player of the year.
Yep. Now, this award will be given out on Saturday, which is tomorrow as we record this podcast. Weezy, give me your preseason prediction and your postseason prediction.
My preseason prediction was Bijan Robinson.
That's not bad. He just had a bad start. Because you know why? The whole world was looking. They knew that Bijan Robinson was going to get that damn ball. Yeah. And he got it. And then Quinn Ewers goes down and gets rough. All right, give me your postseason prediction.
Postseason prediction is Caleb Williams.
Yeah. I get it. What you got, Joe?
Preseason was C.J. Stroud.
You're damn right.
My heart wants it to be C.J. Stroud.
Should
I think
be.
He had the better season.
He had the better
No,
one.
it shouldn't.
But but it'll be Caleb Williams.
You think Caleb going to win this?
Yeah.
Why? The what? He lost 2 games.
I can't give you a legitimate reason why.
He lost.
No. You lost 2 games.
The 2 games
in the least dominant conference in all of college football.
Yeah, but he played a championship game too. Caleb Williams, I mean, that's the second game he lost is in the championship game.
Yeah. And he got his ass whooped that game.
He was hurt.
He played like shit that game.
Oh man. Yeah, of course he did, but he was hurt. He was also playing.
So
he also played against a team that was their second time playing him,
and they beat him both times.
Yeah, but Ohio State, no, they didn't play in the championship game, and they got beat
Ohio
by their
State.
rival. He got his ass beat by Michigan,
Bro, they lost.
and he had his worst game on the biggest stage.
On the biggest stage, and he didn't really even have a bad game. He didn't have a bad game. He just didn't have a lot of help on the defense side of the ball.
What's a bad game? He had 2 interceptions.
He had 2 interceptions. You know how many games that Caleb Williams did 2 interceptions? He did that against Oregon. Nah, bro, you're not. And
Quick hits.
yeah, no, real quick. C.J. Stroud is the best quarterback in college football. He deserves this award. I had him as my preseason prediction, and it's going to be a travesty as this boy sets for his second Heisman and doesn't win it. Yeah. He's been. This is the thing. Caleb Williams. He loses 2 games. There's no way that a person that loses 2 games when a person loses 1 game
championship
and
game,
they lost and they lost to their bitter rivals. Utah's not a bitter rival of USC. No, they just got y'all number. They beat y'all twice. There's no way you can't award somebody for something that they don't deserve. And on top of that, Caleb Williams will be back next year. Get this to C.J. Stroud. He deserved it. He had the better season. Like, come on, you got blasted in your damn. Max Duggan got blasted in his last game too. Stetson Bennett is on this. He damn used car. He same age Lamar Jackson.
Stetson Bennett probably gonna get it.
Come on, man. He can still lead his team to a national championship. Can Caleb Williams?
Let's do against Georgia.
Can Caleb? How the hell do you get a Heisman with somebody not even in the Final Four? What?
It's a regular season award.
What? You didn't even take your team to the pinnacle. C.J. Stroud did.
No, he did. What pinnacle?
The pinnacle is they're playing for the championship. What's Caleb Williams playing for right now?
They even get their ass whooped, bro.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't know that. You ain't gonna give me color like that.
Let's move right along to who will win the Big Ten. My preseason prediction for this was Ohio State.
Same.
Final was Michigan.
Yeah.
Yep. Michigan won that thing. How you guys feel about that?
That was a great game.
That was a good game.
Great game. Great atmosphere.
Great atmosphere.
I love it. That's what college football is all about. Stuff like that.
Yep.
Michigan actually won that game, so they
won that.
it wasn't given to them.
Yeah.
Nah, they beat the hell out of them.
They beat them. Yeah, handily. Yeah. Moving right along to the Big 12, my preseason prediction was Baylor. It wasn't too bad. Don't say like that. They played pretty solid. Weezy, give me your preseason, postseason pick.
My prediction was Texas.
Mm.
That was
I had it wide open, so I didn't have a pick. I said, I can't tell you.
Yeah, you pick one. You said Baylor. You said Baylor.
No, I said wide open. Listen to it.
You said Baylor. You roll with me. Something like that. It was something like that. I remember you saying it was wide open.
I said it.
You said Oklahoma State, didn't you?
What? No, I did. I said Texas. Big 12, I said Texas.
Yeah, I think you said Oklahoma State. I think I remember. Somebody said something about Oklahoma State. Be real. We'll go back. All right. Moving right along to the Pac-12. My preseason prediction was USC. The final winner was Utah.
USC?
Yep.
Yeah.
USC, I called it.
Yeah.
They were close.
And the Utah won, bro.
Well, I called it.
But Utah won. You didn't call shit.
Of course I didn't, bro.
Yeah, I know you didn't. So act like
USC. USC lost to them twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost twice to them.
Yeah. Ain't no we. Ain't no we. What did Vandy do? Vandy beat Florida.
Sure did.
Okay, live off
In
that.
Kentucky.
In Kentucky, back-to-back weeks.
Dang.
And they got your ass wrong.
You said they're gonna win that game.
I said they should. You shit. They ain't
Your
no
boy Clark Lee, your boy.
Shout out to my boy Clark Lee. More Matadors. Move right along to the SEC. My preseason prediction was Alabama. That final winner was the University of Georgia.
Preseason pick was Alabama. Georgia just looks like the Monstars, man.
I went with Georgia.
Roll with Georgia. You're damn lying. No, you didn't.
Pull it up.
I think he did go with Georgia.
Yeah.
On that one, I'm with
I think you went to Alabama.
I don't put Alabama like that.
Yes, you picked Alabama. You're just going to hand lie, dog. Like, we can't go back and listen to it.
Go back and listen to it. I bet I pay Alabama.
Anyway, and last but not least, the ACC, our preseason prediction. I picked the Louisville Cardinals, ravaged by injuries. Ravaged by injuries. Final winner of that was the University of Clemson. Both of you guys picked Clemson. Yep.
Dabo.
And Clemson won it.
Yeah. They got rid of my dog, though. Big Cinco out of there.
Big Cinco smooth.
What's Big Cinco? When's he going to land, you think?
He playing on the West Coast.
Yeah. He
Probably UCLA.
Yeah.
They got a quarterback.
Nah,
he probably
he
leaving.
gone. Yeah, he gone. He's 6 year. Yeah, DTR. All right. And last but not least, the college football playoff predictions. We would start off with the number 4 seed. Jeff, who was your 4 seed?
My 4th seed was Clemson.
It was. Yes. And my 4th seed was Georgia. Weezy, who was your pick?
Sorry about that. My 4th seed was USC.
It was. And that 4th seed was indeed Ohio State. Moving on to number 3, I had USC. Jeff?
I had Georgia.
Weezy?
I had Clemson.
And TCU is in that spot. Moving on to number 2, I had Alabama. Jeff?
I had Ohio State.
I had Ohio State.
Michigan is in that spot. And the number 1 seed, I had Ohio State.
I had Bama.
I had Bama.
And Georgia, the number 1 seed.
Got 2 of the 4.
I got 2.
Not in the right spots.
Not in the right spot?
Teams.
I got 2 of the 4.
I got 2.
I got Georgia and Ohio State.
I'm hot about that. Nobody's going to pick TCU.
Nah.
No.
TCU probably shouldn't be there.
Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and Ohio State. Huh. And that is.
Shout out to D. Harris. He got his tickets. He there.
He there.
Big Ohio State fan.
Big Ohio State.
Yeah.
So 1-4 Ohio State versus. No, excuse me.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed Georgia versus Ohio State. Ohio State's winning that.
Put on the board.
Nah.
We got a whole show to break that
Yeah,
down.
we should do.
You should
You're
hold
right.
it. You should
I'm
hold
gonna
on
to that.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna Hold on to your love. You got to hold on.
You know, I thought y'all was saying. I thought y'all. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna jump in that. I'll tell you about it.
Nah, go ahead. Let's hear it. Go ahead. Let's hear it. Nah, let's hear it. Let's hear the song. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I'm not gonna
Let's
brand
hear it,
myself
bro.
like
Nah,
that. I'm not gonna brand myself
do
like
it,
that.
bro. Do it, bro.
I already did brand myself already.
Nah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear the song.
Nuh-uh.
Let's hold on. What's that?
Uh-uh.
Go ahead. Let's hear it, bro. We finna get out of here.
I know it. We gonna get out of here too.
You ain't gonna do it.
No.
I'm hot about that.
Weasel.
What 21 say? Nah, what'd he say?
Oh, that was so spicy.
What'd he say?
I don't. You got it. He does say it a lot.
He does say it a lot. We just muted. And that tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for.
Jeff.
Camera's always on.
Cameraman. The Revolution will be podcasted. We
are
out. Holla.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.